Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends. In this video, I will enter the routing chapter, namely static routing. Before going into static routing, let's first discuss what routing is. Routing is the process of sending data or information by forwarding data packet that send from one network to another. Router is used for best path selection and packet forwarding. To get destination, the router can be configured in two ways. The first is manual, how to enter the route into the routing table manually, static routing. And the second is dynamic. You do this by using a protocol routing. Now, let's go to static routing. Static routing, as we mentioned above, we already know that static routing. That's how to do it manually to specific networks. So, every time there is change in our topology must be entered manually. Static routing has advantage and disadvantage. First, we will discuss the advantage of static routing first. A. Reducing the performance router process because the process is already spread out over every router. B. Administrators are free to determine the network path. And C. Static routing is safer. Okay, that was the advantage. Now let's discuss the disadvantage of static routing. A. Only for small scale network. B. The network admin must know all the information about the connect router. C. If the path is broken, the network will stop. Now, after knowing a little understanding about static routing, now let's go to the lab. Make topology like this. This topology consists of two router and two PC. The first step, we have to do this. Add IP on each interface. We enter the router 0. Okay. We enter the interface. And turn on the cable. Then enter the IP address for interface. Do the same thing on router 1. Okay. Interface 0/0. Now shutdown. Add IP. Subnet. Enter. Next, interface to router 1. Interface FA0/1. Now shut down. Add IP 10.10.10.1 subnet mask. Enter. Okay. Next, router 1. Enter the goblok config mode. Enter the interface to PC1. Interface FA0/1 shutdown IP app, subnet mask, enter. Next, interface router 1 to router 0. Interface FA 0/0, shutdown at IP 10.10.10.2, subnet mask, enter. Okay, finish each IP in interface. After that, enter the static routing configuration, and for the command, for example, router 1, enter the command IP root, and next IP network you want to go, then the subnet mask. For here, I go to the network 192.168 and 2 and 0 on router 0, then subnet mask. And for last, that enter the command gateway that leads to the link. Okay, gateway is IP in interface FA 0/0 in router 1, 10.10.10.2, enter. Okay, and on router 1, we will introduce router 1 to the network 192 and .168.1.0. Then the configuration, exit IP root, subnet mask, and gateway IP interface FA 0/1 in router 0. There. Okay, now let's try check the routing table. How? Enter the command do sh IP root. Okay, now you can see in router 0 there is a symbol S, and there is writing like this. This means router 0 can access the network 192.168.2.0 via 10 IP gateway 10.10.10.10.2. Okay, now on router 1, do sh IP root. Okay, now you can see there is a symbol S. That is writing like this. This means that router 1 can access the network 192.168.1.0 via 10.10.10.10.1. Okay, now add IP on PC. Okay, desktop IP configuration 10 sorry. Okay, next on PC1 the configuration 192.168.2.2 subnet mask 192.168.2.1. Enter. Okay, let's try to ping between PC. Command prompt ping IP PC 0. Sorry, .1.2. Wait. You can see the ping is successful. That's a sign we have successful configured static routing. Okay, maybe that is all the discussion in this video. Keep up the enthusiasm to learn. Greetings, Roy of IT fans. See you in the next video.